Hello, this is Captain Alexander, and welcome to my weekly whatever stream of World of Warcraft. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I ended up staying up for 24 hours straight and then crashing. So by the time my stream rolled around, I was already extremely exhausted because I was, as I said, staying up for over 24 hours. Couldn't sleep. It happens. Oh. Well. Time to get all these silly missions out of the way. I haven't been playing WoW that much lately because I've been binging Persona 5 Royal. And I'm still not done with the game. It's so big. Damn. Been binging it since, well, I think it's the third when I bought it. So third or fourth. So yeah, I've been binging it since then and I'm still not done. That's all I've been playing, and there's still more. I'm nowhere close to the end of the game. Talk about a big RPG. But, yeah. Whew. In any case, time to do some LFR. Put this off for way too long. It's time to knock on Denathrius' door and let him know I'm here to kick his ass. And while I wait, I want to talk about some interesting shit that's been going on recently. I say recently, but it happened a few days ago. And it's about politics! Yay! I just find it funny. Okay? How I was getting ready to go, okay, Biden could have won legitimately. They're probably going to do an investigation. But they're not going to find anything. And then Time Magazine comes out with a massive expose about how a collusion between the media, the mainstream media, social media, and finally, the Democratic Party helped get Biden elected and save the country from Trump and shit. And I'm just like, you're admitting it. You're not admitting the outright election fraud shit, but you're admitting all the other shit. Shady shit you did. Why would you admit that? Some of it's even legally gray and might come to bite them in the ass. Why would you admit that unless there was something legally black hidden behind the gray that you don't want people to look at, and you think by coming clean about the shit, everyone, even people who don't believe Biden cheated already suspects, will somehow stop people from looking deeper? I mean, it's the oldest disinformation campaign in the book. Rather than just lie or deny, you just tell part of the truth and go, see, okay, we are as shitty as you think you are somewhat. Yes, we all did collude with each other. Yes, there's a grand conspiracy going on, but it's not the conspiracy you thought. Okay. And that's supposed to make people just stop investigating you? No. If anything, that makes me want people to investigate you more. That makes me go, maybe Biden did cheat. Maybe he is guilty. That's the thought that goes through my mind immediately. Because you don't admit to that shady shit. Especially when it's legally gray and some of it might bite you in the ass. Unless they've absolutely got you dead to rights and you're in the interrogation room and they're showing you the evidence and you're like, okay, I did it. You don't just write an expose about it unless the shit in that expose isn't everything and there's something worse that you're not telling everyone. That would be highly detrimental to, well, everything if it got out. And so the best, in your mind, the best way to convince people to stop looking is to just admit to the shit that most of the people already suspect. Even people that support Biden. But if you think it's going to stop people who support Trump from investigating you, that's retarded. That makes me get... This is basically my whole mindset over the last few months. Ever since November. November, it's like, oh crap, this is weird. Did Biden cheat? By the time January rolls around, okay, maybe Biden didn't cheat. But, I mean, it still needs to be investigated at some point. To, oh my god, I think Biden must have actually cheated. There's no way anyone would admit to all this other shady shit unless they were trying to distract people from some serious shit. You have made me do a full 360 time. It's like, I feel like I mean, seriously, my mindset on this has literally done a full 360. We've gone a full circle here. I've gone from, I think he might have cheated to, okay, he most likely cheated. Damn! I mean, all they had to do was just simply not admit it, and they probably would have just let it go. Whew. I have a feeling that whoever wrote that article is going to shoot themselves, commit suicide by shooting themselves in the back of the head 3 times. That was a blunder. I mean, why would you admit it? People were finally starting to go, it's not worth ranting over. Nothing's going to change anyway. I might as well let it go. To, okay, I'm pissed again now. It's like, really? Idiots! You're trying to get people to actually stand the fuck down and not divide the country. This is the opposite strategy. This is how you get people to turn against you and go, uh-huh, so you do admit some of the shady shit you've done. We suspected it, but now we have a direct link from your own mouth between the media, social media, and the Democratic Party, and even the protests/riots. And you expect us to believe there is no connection between you guys and Dominion. Oh, we conspired with each other, but we didn't conspire that hard. Yeah, sure. It's like a murderer going, okay, yeah, it's my knife. Yeah, I was there the day the guy was murdered. Yeah, I was holding the knife when you found me over his body. Okay, yeah, I sent him threatening letters. Okay, yeah, I did kick his door in and walk in, but, like, moments before the body was found. But, despite all of that, I didn't kill him. Bullshit! There comes a point where you're just like, no, I call your bullshit. I call your fucking bluff. It all lines up. I may not know exactly for certain, 100% what happened in that fucking room, but everything that happened after and before says you did it. No! Bullshit! That's what this Time Magazine expose/confession is. You expect me to believe that after admitting to a grand conspiracy that you aren't guilty of doing shady shit with a grand conspiracy? How dumb do you think I am?
More loyalists. We must fight them back, my prince.
insulting my intelligence with this shit.
Go! Strike down the one who has betrayed us all!
Look, Remonia. These daring mortals have persevered through every obstacle put before them. It seems we have...
I'm not saying it isn't on the off chance true. There could be another perpetrator behind some of the irregularities. But I mean, you're gonna have to come up with some really serious evidence that proves you innocent before I even countenance that possibility. Going, I didn't do it! Doesn't prove shite at this point. You've admitted to literally everything else but that. Why would I believe you didn't do that as well? And here I was hoping that, you know, maybe things would just work out behind the scenes. I wouldn't have to rant about something like this, and I could just move on with my fucking life. But it seems these people do not want everyone to move on with their lives, and I'm starting to think they actually want to fight. The way these people have been acting, not just the Democratic Party, but the media, social media, the way they've been acting, it's like they're trying to piss off the nation as much as possible in order to start the next civil war. It's like they want people to attack them. It's like that guy that walked into a bar and just is a douche to everyone, starts throwing random shit. You can tell he wants a bar fight. Everything he does is asking for it. He wants the fight. And at this point, I'm not sure we can avoid that. Because when the guy starts actually picking up the fucking chair and hitting you with it, it's a little too late to say no.
Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1.
Here's hoping that there's no major mechanics, because I didn't read the journal, because, as I said, I haven't played WoW in over a week. I'm lucky I remember my fucking rotation.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Remonia, rid my castle of these pests.
Oh, I get the feeling I'm not supposed to stand there.
Cleanses the soul.
Well, shit. Pain cleanses the soul. Who would have guessed? Move away from others. Good thing I have DBM to tell me what to do, because otherwise I would have no fucking clue. Though I suppose I would have done that anyway. I mean, that looks like a mechanic you would move away from unless otherwise stated.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I am just winging it and hoping I don't fuck something up.
1.
Remonia, rid my castle of these pests.
Oh, shite! Ow! Ow! Okay, I know. There was nowhere to go, though.
Soul. It is time you remember your place, mortals. Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful
4,
end.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I get it.
Continue this defiance, and your suffering shall be eternal.
Okay. Oh, I gotta kill the Crimson Kabbalist.
Scream for me!
I've got to move away from others. This is just one of those cases where I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Ah, well. What else is new? Yeah, I think I should probably get away from the red circle of death.
Scream for me!
Oh.
Carve screams from their flesh.
Oh! The rune blade is putting in work.
I cut you down. You perish together.
Okay, gotta get away from that.
Devoted apostles, handle this filth.
Okay.
I cut you down.
This fight's giving me an anxiety attack. I'm genuinely trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing.
Carve screams from their flesh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, 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 no! Thread the needle. Get out of that.
You perish together.
Good thing I didn't pop my combust there like I was thinking about.
Your defiance is ended.
Oh shit! The tanks are dead.
Scream for me.
Does anyone have a BR?
Never mind. I cut you down. Memoria, carve screams from their flesh.
Oh shit! No! 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 No!
Cabal, feast upon these. Your defiance is ended. Scream for me. Shadows consume you.
Wipe it.
I will cut you down. Shadows consume you. Your rebellion.
Seriously? Why did the tanks die? I was so worried about fucking this fight up myself that the tanks died! I'm not even... What happened? They... Got a lot of warlocks in here. Might as well summon another file. Hey, Pico. I need another file. Thank you. The tanks fucking died horribly. That problem probably should be addressed. I don't know what the tanks did wrong, but they probably should do it right. This time. Must kill ads. That's what I figured.
Let your penance begin.
3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Okay.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Wow. What's next? Monoram. What's next? Monorame from Persona 5 is going to lecture me about my vanity. Good God, man! You are the WoW version of the textbook definition of vanity. You're one to talk. Bloody hell, Denathrius. I have never seen an antagonist so fucking vain in my life. At least in WoW. As I said, you know, this if there was a WoW, a dictionary in WoW with English words, and there was vanity listed, this dude's picture would be the visual description for those that can't read.
Vanity will cost you everything.
That's what I'm saying. Vanity. Yeah, sure. Vanity!
Confess your sins, lest they consume you. It is time to remember your place, mortals. Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end.
4, 3, 2.
Ah, I think I made it. Woo!
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight.
Ads? I understand. Time to do some subtraction.
I cut you down.
I have a feeling I'm supposed to go for Sire Denathrius.
I will cut you down.
Oh, where's a Crimson Cabalist?
We perish together.
Oh, there. Oh, I get it. There's another one. Oh, we need to kill the ads. I get it. I get it.
I will
Talk
cut
about
you
irritating.
down. Grimoria, carve screams from their flesh.
Wow. The sword didn't even hit me.
Scream for me.
Come on. Got him.
We perish together.
Okay. Gotta get away from these fuckers.
Devoted apostles, handle this filth.
Oh, devoted apostles.
Scream for me.
They said to kill the ads.
Grimoria, carve screams from their flesh.
Okay, I'm not standing in the red line. I'm good. Oh shit, gotta get away. Oh, they're finally taking care of those ads. I probably should kill the guy that's in the distance. Target him.
Scream for me.
Oh, I get it. The Crimson Chorus is a countdown, and if it gets to 0, probably we all die horribly. So they're basically living doom counters. Wow.
A patient host. I show restraint and courtesy. Yet you continue to provoke my wrath. Very well. You shall have it.
Okay. Oh, Oh, I get it. You don't want to stand next to people with that. Excellent. Wow. I'm not going to jinx us by saying this is easy, because I have a sneaking suspicion he has more mechanics. Surely there's more, right? Maybe a mythic at least? I'm feeling kind of underwhelmed. You know, for a final boss of a raid tier, I'm not feeling it. Maybe if I was playing as a healer or a tank, I'd be feeling more pain. But as a DPS, so this is fairly stimulating. I know some people would say that about all of LFR, but that's just their bias against the concept of LFR talking. To be honest, these LFR bosses have more mechanics than some bosses in Classic. And yet, even then, none of these are challenging mechanics. Even if they upped the difficulty on these mechanics and made it where I died to one shot from them, they're so easy to avoid I could cry. How pathetic. That's it? That's it? Where's the ending cutscene? I know there is one, right? I thought there was supposed to be an ending cutscene. Oh, there's loot. Oh, yeah, okay. Redemption for the Redeemer, energies of death and enervation struggle to free themselves from the blade and consume you very poor. The bonds of warding placed in this blade by Prince Grimifall will not hold for long. It should be taken to Sinfall, where more permanent arrangements have been made for this prisoner. Okay. And that's where we'll get the ending cutscene. Okay. I know there was, like, an ending cutscene. Well...
You stand before the Ascended. Courage steel your heart.
Well, if I'm going to turn in this quest anyway,
I welcome
and the amount of anima it gives me is like a fuck ton.
discipline.
Redemption for the Redeemer, 5 collected tithe, 250, which is 1250 anima. I need 1,000 for the weekly quest, so I might as well just go turn this in, conclude the storyline on stream, and then just get my Emblem of Renown for the week. Then go down the Torghast and just turn in that legendary recipe thing. And at that point, I'd probably just hark back to Elysian and hold and end the stream here. After turning in my Reservoir quest. So, yeah. Might not, this probably won't even be an hour, but I mean, I've already talked about the big thing I wanted to talk about. Or there's nothing else really interesting to talk about. The most interesting thing that happened recently was that Time magazine article. I'm just like, really? All they had to do was shut up, and I probably just would have went on with my life without bitching about Biden. But no, they had to open their fucking mouths. See, this is why when you are involved in something that could be considered shady or socially frowned upon, it is simply best to shut the fuck up. Don't write anything down, don't say anything, don't try to justify your actions with an expose, just shut the fuck up! Even if you aren't guilty of anything. That's what lawyers tell you to do. Shut the fuck up. I know, Mom wishes I would shut the fuck up sometimes. But the difference being is I haven't done anything illegal. Or borderline illegal. What they admitted to was, well, let's just say collusion and conspiracy. Especially when dealing with politics between corporations and government. Borderline criminal. I'm not saying it's outright criminal, but I'm pretty sure with the right prosecutor could get them on something. Or at least get the case before a judge. And with the whole Section 230 shit being a thing, and the controversy behind that, this is the last thing social media and even the mainstream media would really need. Because Time pretty much outed them as guilty. The point is, legally gray. It's not a good look. A tad bit more investigation and someone might find something genuinely illegal and concrete. Even if it's something they didn't think was illegal at the time, they overlooked in this collusion. And that's being charitable. And at this point, I'm tired of being charitable. Every time I'm charitable, turns out it's actually worse than my charity. So no, I'll be merciless. These people want to convince me they're innocent, that they had nothing to do with actual election fraud, actual vote tampering with the machines. Prove it! Otherwise, I'll just assume you did it. I'm not going to outright say it one way or the other. I mean, legally speaking, that's slander, and I have no proof either way. But I'm just going to, in my privacy of my own time, just lean towards, you most likely did it. Until you prove me wrong. Prove me the fuck wrong at this point. I'm tired of this shit. These assholes act like they're immune from all consequences and don't give a flaming fuck. I'm tired of their attitude. You're not immune to the law. You are not above the law. You are not a god. You are not a divine fucking being. You are not elite. And if you think you are, you're fucking retarded. Shit like this is just the reason why I'm an asshole. Because every time I try to be charitable. I try to be nice about someone's intentions. It turns out they're just as bad, if not worse, than I thought. I am generally tired of holding back and pulling punches. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I don't care what YouTube and Twitch thinks about it. Fucking prove it. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the justifications for why you think you aren't guilty of anything. Prove it or shut up. My money's on you're guilty. Prove me wrong. Prove the world wrong. I fucking dare you! I know they're not gonna watch this. I'm just screaming into the ether, but good God! Every time I try to be fucking nice, every time I try to, you know, go, maybe, oh, that's a point, maybe I'm just overreacting, I get slapped in the face with a fucking hammer repeatedly in the metaphorical sense. No, I'm tired of this shit. No, fuck you. Prove it. I was willing to be nice. That time has passed.
What is our next target?
Ah, the ending
Were
cutscene.
ever fond of saying that revenge here do not destroy. We It's time you were reminded of Revendreth's noble purpose.
Shall
You can't find me here.
I am eternal. I am your master.
Yeah, sure. Ooh.
Remember this lesson.
Ooh, that feels good.
Come at once to Oribos, or Walker. I feel the darkness calling to me.
Oh, and this is how I unlock the other cutscene!
Rises within
Dealing with Sylvanas. Ooh, there is more to this stream, after all. Okay! Goddammit, I am beset by dark visions. A power emanating from within Torghast. A familiar sensation one I have not felt since. You had to go with the Obi-Wan reference there, Blizzard. Come to Oribos. Do not delay. I thought I turned up the voice volume, or maybe just my ears are clogged and I'm just deaf. Ugh. Let me check the sound again. For the cutscene I really care about. System. Sound. The dialogue is turned up to max. Maybe if I turn down the music. Maybe the music is just drowning it out. I thought I turned down the music slightly. I'll do it again. Ah, there we go. Now to Oribos. I love being a mage. I can just teleport everywhere. Ah. Okay. Don't worry. I'm coming, Bolvar. What do you got? What do you got for me?
Malevolence, growing, domination, rising.
Not good.
Not again.
is starting to sound a lot more like the Lich King. The jailer better not be trying to mind control him. Thrall's brow was furrowed. We were speaking with the High Lord when he was struck by a jolt of agony. He said he could see something stirring in the maw inside the jailer's tower. The pain seems to be getting worse. We need to find out what he's sensing.
For Azeroth.
What happened to you, man?
What is it, Hyman? What do you sense?
A weapon forged in the fires of Torghast. A long blade is born.
Oh no, another one?
One blade? Oh, no. Anduin's still captive there. Has something happened to him, Father?
Oh.
Fear for Anduin as well. But is it safe for the High Lord to peer inside? The toll it takes on him.
There is a price to be paid for communing with that darkness again. But I must see. We all must know.
Okay, what the fuck is going on? Let's find out.
Sire Denathrius has been taken prisoner. What is our plan to recover him?
Every soul has its purpose. Denathrius has fulfilled his.
Oh. Well, that sucks for him.
Forge our next weapon.
He's not ready.
Then a more direct approach is necessary. We have not come this far, only to falter now. You know what must be done.
There she is again. You know, these endless lectures of yours
Have failed to convince you. Regardless, the conversation is over. One way or another, we will have you. So I will offer this one last time. Join our cause, or be made to serve.
What kind of choice is that? Why even give me it? It's the choice you never had. Despite all your grand designs, there's still some shred of your mortality haunting you. As if the Banshee Queen hasn't entirely eclipsed the Ranger General.
Don't.
Now I understand why you brought me here. Why you've tried so hard to persuade me. Because if you can get me to let go of hope, you finally can too.
Enough! Submit. You are only making this harder on yourself.
Not harder on me. Right now, you hold all the power. How will you use it?
I've not come this far to falter now.
Then why do you hesitate? Make your choice. Sylvanas Windrunner.
That scene gives me chills. First time I saw it, it gave me fucking chills. Sylvanas Redemption Arco? Yes! Also, this whole scenario, I find it funny how much Sylvanas reminds me of Kuja from Final Fantasy IX. And how Anduin in that moment reminds me of Zidane, with Jailer reminding me of Garland. You know, the whole reason Zidane ended up on Gaia in Final Fantasy IX in the first place was because Kuja felt like he was being replaced by Zidane, which was true, by the way. And got rid of his competition by just stranding him on Gaia, so Garland couldn't raise him to be the new Angel of Death. And I'm sensing a similar storyline here with Sylvanas, where she's starting to realize the jailer just sees everyone around him as tools. And I think she's starting to realize that if she turns Anduin into the next Lich King, so to speak, with that Mournblade, which was his sword forged into a Mournblade. It was Charlemagne. It was his father's sword, the Red family sword forged into like a rune blade, like a Mournblade, like Frostmourne. The fans have been calling it Shalamorn because Charlemagne, Shalamorn, it rolls off the tongue. Let's just say, I think Sylvanas is starting to realize that she's expendable just like Denatrius, and once the jailer gets what he wants, gets Anduin, she's going to be disposed of in the same way Garland was most likely going to dispose of Kuja when Zidane was ready. And like Kuja, I don't think Sylvanas is going to go along with it. I have a feeling Sylvanas is going to do a Kuja and try to kill her version of Garland, her creator. And I'm not saying that lightly. I mean, I know it's technically not a retcon, but as we found out, Arthas was using the jailer's power and was influenced by the jailer, even while he was holding Frostmourne, because Frostmourne's a Mournblade, and the jailer is the one that has been forging all the Mournblades. So Arthas was just a mind-controlled, well, somewhat mind-controlled puppet of the jailer ever since Warcraft 3. So, when Arthas killed Sylvanas during the fall of Silvermoon, he wasn't in full control. The jailer was, so in a weird way, the jailer is kind of like her Garland, in the sense that the only reason she's a Banshee is because of him. Because there would be no sword for Arthas to pick up and be corrupted by if it wasn't for his machinations in the first place. So by proxy, the jailer kind of created Sylvanas. And it wasn't even planned, too. It was like an accident. Kind of like Kuja, in a way. Garland didn't plan to create a genome with a soul. One just developed one with a soul one day, and he was like, well, I'll put it to use as my Angel of Death to facilitate my own evil plans. And then he started realizing Kuja was emotionally unstable due to being a generic genome just with a soul, aka he never had childhood to emotionally develop. And so he decided, well, if I'm going to go, the Angel of Death plan is working, but I need a replacement, so I'll just slightly change the genome's biology to raise from a young baby stage, a larval stage, to adulthood and raise it myself. To be a better Angel of Death, and that's why Zidane was made in Final Fantasy IX. And it's kind of the same thing here, you know? Sylvanas was just one of those happy accidents for him that he took advantage of, but Anduin's the real goal the whole time. Anduin is his masterpiece. Anduin is her replacement. And she's starting to realize how disposable she is. And just like Kuja, she's not going to stand for it. She has a very similar personality in that respect. Probably why I like Sylvanas so damn much, because she's basically just female undead Kuja. And I fucking like Kuja as a Final Fantasy villain.
There is much to be done.
While his father was missing, I cared for Anduin like a son. To see him like that, at the mercy of Sylvanas, something must be done. Take a moment. Let me know when you are ready to discuss what comes next. becomes next. Okay.
Much has been asked. More
I'm ready.
will be required. The link has been severed. That is all I can do. Wait. Something is...
Bolvar, what is it?
Oh.
Jailer's voice. How is this happening? Not serve you!
Good.
The jailer is tearing into Bolvar's mind. We have to break their connection.
I think I need to interact with the helm, but I gotta get closer. Oh wait, no, that's just Bolvar.
What would you ask the daughter of the city?
By peering into the maw, Bolvar drew the jailer's attention. His worst fears have come to pass. You must help me break the link. The fragment of the helm is key. Wow, even more
I know
anima.
what must be done.
Oh, I had the right idea the whole time. I just couldn't do it yet because sequence triggers.
You were to herald my coming. Instead, you defied me.
Yep.
A failure, like those who came before you.
But hey, at least he was a better
Resist
Lich King
him.
than Arthas.
Do not let him win.
Fight, High Lord. We're with you. I will claim what is mine. Death comes for you all.
Yada, yada, yada.
Bolvar, just a little more.
I will aid
The
you
jailer
as
is
best
gone
I
from my
can.
mind. Thank you, hero. You have saved me from a darker fate than you could ever know. For that, you'll ever have my thanks.
Fight for
Father.
Well done, Jaina. We nearly lost him.
Though we managed to stop the attack, I fear the danger is far from over.
My thanks to all of you. But Jaina is right. The jailer knows what we saw. He will use that knowledge against us.
We should gather our forces and attack Torghast. Anduin must be freed.
Yeah,
We've
so-
seen the jailer's armies. We're not ready to launch a full-scale assault. If we follow our hearts and rush in, we could lose everything.
We will
Yeah.
work with our allies in Oragos to rally the Covenants. Only with their help do we stand a chance of stopping the jailer and saving Anduin.
Mawwalker, continue your efforts. Explore the dark reaches of Torghast. Fight for the Shadowlands. And when the time comes, we will claim victory.
Uh-huh. Well. Interesting. Time to hark back to Elysian Hold. Well, I finished one of my weeklies after all. Who would have guessed? Wasn't even trying to do it.
You seek me.
It just threw so much anima at me. I mean, what else was I supposed to do?
The path. Yes, mortal.
I have so much good shit to use. 6K! Ah, yes. I will unlock more of my anima conductor. I mean, the next time I log in, aka next fucking millennium at this rate, considering how long it's taking me to finish one game. Holy shit. I genuinely do not remember Persona 5 being that big. Oh well, it's fun. Well, that's all for my weekly whatever stream of World of Warcraft. If you like what you see, please give me a follow if you haven't already. Or subscribe to me on YouTube if you're watching me there. And, well, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for more of my Final Fantasy XIII LP. I'll be doing 3 hours to make up for streams missed. That and, well, the Chapter 9's kind of filled with enemies and cutscenes and shit, so it works out. In any case, this has been Cat and Alexander. See you later. Bye-bye. Before you go, it's time for me to find a raid target on Twitch. Pause the music. Back to Twitch. Might as well raid Iron Mouse. Starting the raid. Raiding now.